Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say,
'Cause I want it that way.
All right, so hold on. You guys are singing. Keep singing, man. It's actually really good. Keep singing.
How many stories does it have?
Tell me
69. 819 units.
Does it actually have 69 stories?
Yeah, 69 stories. Yeah, for real.
What's
819
price per
units.
square foot?
Look, I get it. The Toronto real estate market is confusing. Whether you're a new or experienced investor or just looking for a home to raise your family in, join us at Broadview Table Talks as we sit around the table with my friends, talk about the real estate and the ever-changing market in Toronto.
What's
819
price per
units.
square foot?
They can't tell that on camera. Give us a call if you want to learn. I don't want to say price per square foot per camera, but it's actually really good. No, honestly, you guys can sing if you want to.
Good
Hey
job.
guys, welcome to another edition of Broadview Table Talks. Today we got a special podcast. Everyone's special always, but we're going to be talking about a new project as well too. And it's funny because Neil actually went to the school right beside it, and it's about right. He's thinking about investing, I think. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking to add a new stream of income. So having an investment property, I feel like it's the first thing that you should do, honestly.
Yeah. Because, like a lot of times people think about starting businesses and all that, but the easiest one is right in front of your face, being a landlord. Well, I shouldn't say easy because it's hard to come up with a down payment. But once you do, you come with a project like this where you can scale the down payment over 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad way to get involved.
Yeah. So what's this project about?
Well, it's a condo, right? And you know that the number of residents in like the school, there's 40,000 residents that go to TMU
Mm-hmm.
and 60,000 go to U of T, and they're all walking distance to each other. That's 100,000
close.
units, 100,000 people that need a place to live.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. And this building's only got 819 units. There's only a couple condos around that area, like Panda Condos, which recently launched. That was like another 500 units. I should know this number off the top of my head, but it's about like 500 units or so.
Mhm.
And then like what else is around there? Like
Or
the
you got
old-
College Park, you got the old ones on St. Joseph, the old
Pantages.
one on
Yeah.
Wesley, Gerard. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of old ones. There's Aura, 388 and 386 Yonge.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, as immigration grows, it's not just students that are going to be living here too, right? Because there's also immigration from regular workers and stuff, tech workers that want to be in the area. There's a lot of offices there.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going to live? At the end of the day, everyone's saying like real estate's dipping and all that, but like supply is dipping at the end of the day. When real estate's dipping, buyers aren't buying, builders aren't building.
Mhm.
And that's going to catch up to us in 5 years. Just watch.
Oh, for sure. I mean, traffic's already pretty bad now. The way it's
horrible.
like there's so many people trying to get into the city.
Yeah. So you know what? If you're in the city, the best thing to do is have
Condo.
A pre-construction project?
but also to get around the condo is
Transit.
A scooter.
there you go,
Yeah.
scooters and bikes.
Oh,
Those
the
are the
best
best. Now that we have bike lanes and everything, it's so cool, right?
You can go straight down Dundas with that. It's so easy.
That's what we're going to do when we go over there on site to go check it out. So we're going to go over there after this.
Wait, so tell me, what is the project called?
8 Elm, like the address, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's at Yonge and Dundas, right?
right.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about it, because I don't know anything really about this project. I just know the area specifically.
Okay. So basically, it's a 69 stories project
Mhm.
with 819 units, like Ken just said. The first, I believe, 4 floors is the amenities. They have like over 26,000 square foot of amenities throughout the whole building.
That's crazy.
It's really just the location just kills it. It's right at close to Yonge and Dundas. You have the shops, TTC, you got Eaton Center, you got all the amazing food that's on Yonge and Dundas itself. So it's like it's like 99%, like 99 walk score.
Yeah. Well, that's like the busiest intersection in Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of traffic, I think 1 million people pass through there a day.
All the time.
I know everybody in their
Yeah,
ads put
100,000
like being the center core of Toronto. No, this is the legit
is it.
center core
Kind
of
of
Toronto.
is, yeah.
You've got like 10 different TTC stations are within walking distance.
Yeah.
It's pretty ideal.
2 lines, yeah. Well, at least 1 line, but it'll take you to other lines
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. But yeah, if you're going there for school or work in the financial core, I think this is like the best location. You can't beat it. And the other there's another condo that got built or is being built right now, and their launch price was actually higher than this. What this is going for, this price per square foot, it's actually comparable to all the other downtown condos right now.
That's so reasonable.
So if
why
you're gonna
would
buy something,
nobody?
Why would
get on
you
that?
not? Why would you not buy here? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it just kind of makes sense. And the good thing about this project is it actually has balconies as well. So the south facing units have balconies. The north facing ones don't, but like it's at a cheaper price per square foot.
Mhm.
So I don't see why you wouldn't do this. right? And another good thing is that if you're an international deposit, like if you have an international buyer, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the international deposit structure right now is actually the same as a local deposit structure. So if you're like, typically if you're an international buyer, the builders want more deposit, right? Because it's easy for an international buyer just to leave the country and go away,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So, and they can't close and all that kind of stuff, right? So they keep the deposit at the same amount, which makes it really attractive, like 15% down in the first until occupancy. That's really good.
That's crazy.
That's 5 years away, 4 or 5 years away.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if I was a buyer, and that's how I got started building my wealth too, through pre-construction, because it was just so easy. 1 year I bought 4 of them. I just went, boom, put them all down. It was really stressful to make those payments. Don't get me wrong. But like, I borrowed from line of credits, credit cards, even for my very first one. I don't recommend anybody else do this though, but like it was really risky at the time. I emptied up everything just to buy these pre-construction projects.
Yeah.
And thankfully it paid off. No one can, anyway.
That's good. I mean, I heard some cool things about this project though. It's in collaboration, similar to what Untitled was with like Pharrell Williams. This was with Shang-Chi himself. Simu Liu.
Yeah.
Toronto native, or Mississauga native.
But, yeah, well, he went to
cool.
school there, right? So I think.
Oh yeah,
He went to U of
Oh,
T.
I didn't know that. Oh, so yeah,
What's your
U of T is right by. I think he was a U of T, like accounting student or something.
he?
Something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
I know he was in
Famous
accounting,
dude.
but yeah, like that's cool. What do they do as a collaborator? Do they just help with the design?
So he actually worked close with the interior designer for it. So he's been to like many like 5-star hotels, and he actually was there side by side choosing with Simon,
Ciccone Simone.
yeah, with the interior designer with them. So he's like kind of handpicked everything, and a lot of the stuff that he likes, they kind of incorporate into the building. Like downstairs there's a game room because he likes the arcades and all this stuff. So like
that's the amenities there are
cool.
going to be
Yeah.
insane.
Very cool.
Insane. That's cool. Okay, so where can I learn about this project?
Just you give us a call and we'll tell you about it. No, but seriously, if you're thinking about investing into it, like I think it's a great project. All you need really is 5% down. Signing you need 10,000 down, and then up to 5% in the first 30 days. Another 5% down in 6 months, and then basically 2.5% for year 2, 2.5% year 3, and then nothing until occupancy, which is in 2027,
That's
spring
pretty good.
2027.
That's very good.
For a downtown
Spread
project.
out. For
Yeah.
project downtown.
So, this project is going to sell out quickly because of that reason. Top-notch location.
Yeah.
Great deposit structure. Great builders that aren't going to fold like some other ones. No inclusionary zoning here. So, the cost per square foot is going to be the lowest it probably ever will be. Especially as supply is shrinking. There's no new supply coming online as developers pause on building, as COVID restrictions raise prices and land prices and all that stuff. It just doesn't financially make sense, and you hear a lot of those canceled condo projects right now.
That's scary.
That's not gonna happen with these guys because they're well capitalized, capital developments, but they're well capitalized and reserve properties as well too. And I think that the demand is there, so that's a constant. Supply is shrinking, so where do you think prices are going to go? Like we saw rent prices go 20% year over year this year alone.
Crazy
Right?
pricing.
And renters don't care about what the market's doing; they just want a place to live.
Yeah,
So that tells you alone that there's demand for this and there's appetite for it.
for sure.
It almost seems like a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer.
Like I know, like throughout the years, like past years too, it's always been a debate of should I do resale or should I do investment like pre-construction route. But it just seems like you should do that. You should work with this project.
Yeah.
Almost.
So I mean, like if you're thinking about, just I'm gonna throw a number there, $1 million, okay, for whatever size.
Yeah.
Okay. So some people don't have the capital for that to start off. So you basically need 100 grand down for the first 6 months, right? So 50 grand in the first month, another 50 grand in month 6. And then from there on, it's 25 grand in payment every other year, right? Every year from year 2 and year 3.
Nice.
So not everybody can afford that. That's why that it's a no-brainer. But once you have the money to be able to do it, you're a fool if you don't buy residential real estate.
Yep.
Like a fool. If you don't have any, especially if you don't have any, right? If you own your own home and you've been super conservative, you're going to get eaten alive by inflation, right? So you should be using your capital in your property, the equity you have in your property. The smart thing is to refinance it out and have a place for your kids to live in, right? Because chances are, if you own a home, you have kids that are eventually will probably go to university.
And they could benefit from it.
Absolutely. So even if the rental rates don't cover the cost of it at the time in 5 years, which I highly doubt it will, it probably will cover, if not exceed what you're paying for cash flow. if that's the case, at least you can put, somebody one of your family members in there, like your kids, to live while they're going through university instead of renting.
Yeah.
I would have loved that. Just walk to class, wake up right when class starts.
Yeah, it's not even like the financial aspect of renting and throwing away money in rent. It's just more like your kids' time and education and the dedication they have to be able to put towards school, because that one factor is eliminated from their their daily commute. I had to drive an hour and a half every way. Back then, there was still bad traffic. It's actually an hour and 10 minutes or so from Markham down to U of T, right? Like each way. And that kind of really sucked. So it'd be nice to be able to go upstairs, take a shower, have some food, whatever.
Go home for lunch.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Save some money there. So you're right. It is a no-brainer if you have the capital to get started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Again, it's not financial advice or anything like that. So don't take that as financial advice. But if it's right for you, I think it's the right thing to do. If you have kids on the way that think of eventually go to U of T or Ryerson or TMU, then I think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, that's all my questions then. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate
man.
it.
You have any questions? Michael's thinking about it. What are you going to do for your kids?
I'm buying them a duplex.
Nice. Yeah, but they're going to have to commute in.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a different podcast, different topic, different day. We'll talk about that in another day.
All right, thanks,
All right,
guys.
so let's head on site and let's go take a look at the project.
Yeah.
But for those of you guys listening on the audio, you won't be able to see that. I guess.
Check out the YouTube channel.
Too bad. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the podcast.
See you then.
All right, see you guys.
Guys, here at 8 Elm Street, you can pretty much just scoot everywhere. It's so convenient here down at Yonge and Dundas. You have access to everything. It's probably the busiest intersection in all of Toronto. Sure, let's go inside. Let's go take a look at the scale model. The building is 69 stories with approximately 819 units. Suites will offer an array of sizes and layouts with the latest in designer features and finishes, lighting and appliances, and many offering a balcony. There's a grand amenity program with 26,000 square foot of purposeful interior and exterior spaces. It's literally across the street from the Toronto Metropolitan University, formerly known as Ryerson University, and very close proximity to other universities, hospitals, and corporate and bank headquarters. And let's not forget, we're only steps from world-class shopping, dining, and entertainment venues in the heart of Toronto at Yonge and Dundas. If you want to learn more about this special opportunity with an amazing developer and an A+ location, please give us a call.